I actually I had a very bad dream last night related to my relationship, but I've learned this thing that the art of letting go all the things, because when you are not capable of doing something, when you are not capable of achieving something, that time that is very bad to shout on others. So that thing I have learned. So whatever mind, whatever problems that I had last night, in morning I have to let go all the things, and I have to start the day in different way, like nothing had happened in that way. So basically that was my personal thing. But now coming to the professional thing, I work as a safety officer, that everyone know. So in my way, let us discuss something that related to our workplace. And what is that? Like a very important thing, that is not any type of, that is a hazard. And hazard is, everyone know what is hazard. So basically we'll discuss not a very professional hazard, we'll discuss a hidden hazard. Hidden hazard means it is not related to work at height, it is not related to chemical, it is not related to something like casually that we something that we really look for. So it is not basically from that category, it is very hidden hazard, and that is very common also in every workplace. Because for every common thing, like working at height or doing confined space work or doing any lifting activities, for each of them we have a safe operating procedure, it is available. But still the accidents happen at the workplace. Why? Because there is a hidden hazard, and that is called complacency. Now complacency means, in basic words, it is like carelessness or overconfidence. So overconfidence is a very real thing, and it really cause problem, it really cause accident when it is not considered in any way. Like, let's take some examples. In any, if any workplace, it is, if some work is going on, some lifting work or some any work, so that time we just think about the rules, like safety is very important. But when it comes to follow, when it comes to implement, if we see that there is nobody is there to watch us, there is nobody is there to monitor us, that time we simply ignore, because we have that overconfidence that we did this time for 100 times, we did this work for 100 times, so nothing had happened. So in 101 times also nothing will happen, and the same time in 101 times the accident will happen. So that time we'll find, we'll investigate the major problem, and that time we try to find problems, like where is the lifting problem, any problem in lifting activity, any problem in crane, or any problem in some our operating procedure. But the hidden problem is the overconfidence of that rigger, or the overconfidence of that operator who is doing the lifting thing. So that is very bad thing. And to stop this thing, or to reduce these things, we have some simple solutions for that. And what that solutions means is, first, always it should be our first priority whenever we are doing any hazardous work, that we can find that there may be hazard, but we have our overconfidence to ignore that. But before ignoring that, we just have to think about our family. It is not for me only, it is for everyone. Wherever you go and wherever you find any hazard, and you're just going to ignore it, just think about your family, because all your family are totally dependent on yourself only. Yourself, your earning, whatever you earn, all, I think 90% will go to your family only. So if anything's happen with you, how will they survive? what will happen to them, because your each action is connected with your family, connected with your relatives, connected with the people around you. So if any accident happen, suppose some vulnerable people are working. Vulnerable people means people having lack of experience, lack of knowledge, and like they are newly workers. So if some vulnerable people will working nearby you, and this, and when they see the accident is happened with a very skilled person who is very competent in the work, but still the accident happened with you, so their mind will also uh, getting that, oh, if this person has a experience of 10 years but still he got injured, so their life, they think, oh, our life is very important, so it will affect to their mind. Like if this person got injury, we will also get injury, so they will do a little more focus, but their mindset toward this company will totally change. They will not do their job with full confidence. They will think, oh, first we will save ourselves, then we'll do the work. So that type of thing also not good for any organization. Okay, we as a skilled person, as a competent person, we have to be a role model for all our vulnerable people, for all our uh, co-workers. So if we show them that, yeah, I have 20 years of experience, but still I care about my safety, I care about my health, I care about my family, that time they will feel motivated, they will feel inspired by us, and they will also think like us, and also try to be like us. But I stuck with my company, there the culture of this thing is very bad. We have a senior fitter, but he sometimes follows safety, but earlier he was also not following, but after many times complaining, now he was following. But their co-workers, like assistant welders, assistant fitters, they are totally full of overconfidence, and often often some minor injuries, minor first aid accidents had happened with them. Often it has happened with them, but still they don't take it, still they ignore it, and they feel, oh sir, it is very common sir, nothing will happen sir. So when you ignore so many times a minor injury or near miss, at the first time, at one day it will come, it will become a hazardous issue, a very big issue, and that time everyone will just see, no one can change that. But I want to change that in my company also, but the culture is not there. First we need to give a culture. Now yesterday I got one message in that top management is saying, we'll give some more power to security persons, because our security persons don't have authorized to check for staffs also. They only check for workers, laborers and all. So now they got some from today onwards, they will check all the skilled people have wearing shoes or not. So that is a very good initiative, I will think. And not I will think, I think it is a very good initiative, it will help me also, because when security have all the authority to check all the persons, that time the chances of the chances of any risk to be happen is very low. So by saying this, I already completed this 10th day of making video in such random topic also. I can't say that it is a very good, it is a very particular topic. So I also didn't have any particular topic. I was just making this and just trying to get over this making videos. Okay, let's meet in different videos. Okay, for that reason.